Ladies and gentlemen, that was a lyric video made by the band called Coldplay. And that gave us a hint of the topic of my speech for today. But before we unravel it, let us go back to the quotations in the beginning and in the end of the video. The first quotation is, "I'd made it this far and refused to give up because all my life I had always finished the race." And the second quotation was, "To persevere is important for everybody. Don't give up. Don't give in. There's always an answer to everything." Those were the words of a true, dignified man. The words of Mr. Louis Sylvie Zamperini. He was a U.S. prisoner of war and a survivor in World War II. He was also a Christian evangelist and an Olympic distance runner. And when I heard his words, it just struck me about the definition of my speech, and that is dignity. The words of this man tells us to pursue our dreams no matter what anybody or everybody tells us to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Janina Maluna Soseto, 17 years of age, from the fair and proud school of Graceville National High School. And I believe that everybody has the courage and strength to fight. We just need to find our inner warrior. If we look at the meaning of the word dignity in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it says that it is a state or quality of being worthy of honor or respect. But like trust, honor and respect are things that should be earned. They are not instantly given to people. That is why we have to do kind deeds and courageous acts. But it's not easy. It is incredibly hard. However, there are a lot of ways to show that we have dignity. For instance, the other face of dignity is by being selfless and think about other people's welfare. Through that, we can earn back their respect and honor. And I also believe that respecting and honoring other people also make them as dignified as you are. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a story. I knew a girl. She's not a genius, intimidating, a Hogwarts student, or anything else. She was just normal. She was bullied, she was degraded, and she was called names during her high school days. But she believed in herself that she can get through all that, no matter what other people tells her to do, no matter what other people tells who she is. I am very glad to say, ladies and gentlemen, that this girl that I am talking about is me. But wait, I bet you're all wondering, how can I say I have dignity, right? Well, let me put it this way. I am standing in front of all of you, and I am facing my fears. The fears of being criticized, mocked, and the fear of failing to get all of your attention. Yet, I'm still standing here, and I am opening your eyes about something that I believe in, something that I stand for. This is dignity. I have dignity. Now, to be really honest, while I was writing my speech, there are two questions that bothered my mind. And these are, do youths like me have dignity? Are we ready to become dignified leaders? The answer is yes. How? Because in this world, there are some situations wherein life asks us to acquire more strength, faith, analytical thinking, and dignity. In these moments, fathoms our ability to decide and to choose the right path. Nowadays, kids like me, we experience pressure, high expectations, and loads of stress. Yes, in our age, we experience those kind of things. But as we look up to you, our parents, our administrators, the people who are above us, we look at you as an inspiration to be strong and to continue forward. As of June 27, 2013, a video on YouTube was posted, and the channel's name was I Am Alpha M. And that video contained a significant definition of the word dignity. In that video, the speaker, Aaron Marino, said that dignity comes with two things: self-respect and self-esteem. That's when I realized that if you want to be dignified, if you want to be a dignified leader, the change has to start within yourself. As I watched the video, he missed two things. Because a leader understands and knows how to serve others. And these two things are respecting other people and boosting other people's self-esteem. Now, let me explain to you the correlation between dignity and leadership. Back in our Canaan Farmers Training Center experience in Gutad, Florida Blanca, Pampanga, our instructor taught us that leadership comes in four things: work, service, sacrifice, and pioneering spirit. Now, being a leader doesn't mean that you're the one who gives commands. I am the boss here. I am the one who leads. I am the one who decides. No, that's not a leader. Because a real leader knows how to work, not only for his benefit, but for the benefit of the people he serves. A real leader knows how to serve without expecting something in return. A real leader knows how to sacrifice wholeheartedly. And a real leader has that spirit inside of him that tells him, I know the way, I'll go the way, and I'll show the way for others to follow. And so to wrap up my speech, let me define dignity to you from my own words one last time. For me, dignity is something that we strongly believe. It is something that nobody can take away from us. No matter where we go, no matter what we say, we have dignity. Ladies and gentlemen, before I end this, let me kindly ask you to please tap the person next to you by the shoulder and say, do you have dignity? Again, I am Janina Maluna Soseto, and thank you very much for being a wonderful crowd. Thank you.